All right, we're live. Gonna have a special guest here in a minute. Hold on. I've got to figure this thing out. Where you at? Uh, hold on 1 second. Here we go. And enter. Come on, send it. Oh, I can't send it that way. Come on. Gonna have to send it to my email first. Becky, if you're listening, hang on 1 second. Let's send it to myself. Hold on. Boom. And this. And this. And then once I do this, I can go to my phone and copy the damn link. Yeah. Hold on. Give me a quick second, you all. Copy that little sucker. And then send it to our special guest, which I've already revealed. If you were paying attention, which I'm sure you all were, right? Here we go. Boom. All right. We should have a very special guest here in just a minute. What's up, Journey? What's up, Blue Unicorn? Tracy Murphy from Florida. Welcome, Renee. Having a great day so far, Renee. King Charles. Mom needs a beach house. Oh, I got a little surprise guest for you all. Little surprise guest. It's not you, Blue. One day it will be you. Janet, welcome, Brenda Baldoff. And I don't think my guest needs any introduction. But I'm gonna introduce her anyways. La Reina, el gran campeón mexicana, the great Pinche Becky. Becky, you're here. You,
Oh
you,
my God, what an introduction! La
hey,
Reina del Sur.
hey, I could have had el sur or del norte or
Norte, este, oeste.
yeah, whatever. But
Hi, everybody.
you summoned me actually,
I
Becky,
did. I
um,
did.
to have this surprise little panel here. As
Yes.
I'm opening up a Amazon package that I got. Um,
Oh, what do we have?
well, I'm a big time video gamer. You ever played video games, Becky?
Once upon a time.
I bet it was like Pong. I bet, right? If you're like me,
Chingues. But yeah.
yeah. See, I knew it. How did I know that, Becky? How did I know
Duh, because we're from the same era.
that? Right, right. Um, so I'm a big time video gamer. I even brought my other show,
Oh,
RP Grinders, to the channel, which is all about video games. And I have the new Nintendo. Have you ever seen it? It's that Nintendo Switch 2
yeah,
thing, Becky.
yeah.
Very cool system, very cool indeed. But the battery life just really sucks. It really sucks. So what I decided to do was
Is
get
that
my
the little box that looks kind of like a Game Boy?
it's a little
Or
bit bigger than that, and the Nintendo
yeah.
Switch 2 is a little bit bigger than even that. So you know,
What do I have here?
it's sizable. Um,
Oh, okay. Let me see what it just goes to show you how often I play it. PS something.
PS something, huh?
Yeah.
PlayStation 2, I bet. From like
No, I don't think so. I don't know what it is. It's
so
fairly new.
what I got, Becky,
Hmm. Hi,
was
chat. Sorry, I didn't say hi to everyone. Hi, everyone.
yeah, how rude, Becky. You didn't say hi.
I know for real.
Damn. They didn't even give me a quarter. Well, anyways, what I got was see, The Switch 2 takes up a lot of battery, like, if you take it out and about. So, what I did is I bought a little charging bank for it, so that
Oh,
way
okay.
I could extend the battery life for it. So that's what I got. It only costs like 11 bucks.
Damn, I even forgot the original question. What were you opening up?
Oh, the
I'm so exhausted right now. I'm like
oh,
seriously physically tired.
Stinky Cat's here, excited. Love MLH and Becky. Thank you, Stinky Cat.
Oh, thank you,
But
Stinky
you
Cat.
know what?
And
I could put Stinky on the hot seat and ask who she likes better, but I
why
won't.
would you do that?
I wouldn't do that. Anna from Canada is here. Kim is here. King Charles, Laura.
You act like they would choose you. That's the funny part.
Yeah, well, you never. You know what? You would be surprised, Becky. You would be surprised.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay,
Anytime,
Stinky Cat. He's not gonna put you on it, but I am.
yeah.
Choose.
To be look, uh, let's see. I'm a Blue Ranch. No, I'm not. You know, making
So
dinner.
how long have you been a streamer though?
18 over 18 years, Becky.
Ahí está. I've only been a streamer for what? And it was an oopsie at that
Yeah,
for
yeah,
about a year and a half.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've been a streamer for. Yeah, I mean, somebody tried to call me out, said I've only been streaming since 2021. Yet they forget I have another channel, and so on that other channel about 18 years. And then it won't on YouTube, it won't show the full time frame because I was on a channel called All Games for quite a while before we branched out on our own on YouTube. But it's been 18, a little over 18 years now. So, you
Oh
know,
wow.
yeah.
You see,
So,
I've been on YouTube supporting other channels, watching for entertainment purposes only kind of a deal. It's a different beast when you're streaming.
how dare you, stinky cat. Becky, because
What?
she's 100% Mexican and MLH is only 49%. Cabrona.
She only like Stinky Cat only likes you 49%.
Que cabrona. Yeah, que cabrona.
Thank you, Stinky Cat.
Uh, professional protagonist is here. What's up, professional
Oh,
protagonist?
órale.
Where's
Oh,
Beach is here? Ingrid is here. So, Becky, did I miss anybody? Kim,
welcome, welcome, everyone.
Brenda Beldoff. I love saying Brenda's name. Brenda
I know.
Beldoff. Lucky is here. It was court date today,
Yes, it
Lucky.
was court date.
So, not for me though, because I'm not a criminal and I've got no criminal history at all. So,
You
mom
aren't
needs
being accused of a crime. That is true. You're not.
right. Tracy Murphy from Florida. What's up? And then
I'm gonna tell you
ah,
What your
you're
crime is?
breaking up, Becky. You're breaking up. You're gonna tell me
Oh,
one
hold
thing.
on. Let
I'm sure
me
you're gonna tell
connect
me
my.
yeah. I'm sure you're gonna tell me a few things, Becky, not just one thing. You know. I mean, let's just be
I'm gonna
honest.
tell you what your crimes are. Your first crime is claiming you're Mexican when you're not.
Ah,
When you're
que
only
cabrona.
49%.
You know where my dad's from, Becky? I don't know. I,
Or no.
I I remember asking you this before. Where your family's from? My dad is from Chihuahua, Chihuahua, Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, I do have Mexican blood in me, and it's more than 49%. Cabrona, stinky cat. Gee,
30 years later.
god damn it, man. Really.
Well, nowadays you can't say you're Mexican because they'll try to call ICE on you.
Well, that's true. Oh, I've already had that threatened, Becky. I didn't know if you knew that. But
Oh,
there
really?
was another streamer that was he wanted check this out, Becky. Obviously, you know who Bernie is, and my mom
Yes.
is from here. And she's definitely white, right? She's from Missouri, doesn't get much whiter than Missouri. Um, so actually, she was born in Decatur, Illinois, but moved to Missouri shortly after. But there was a streamer that had said, not only do they want me deported, right? They want Bernie deported, and they want my mother deported. No mention of my dad, who's from Chihuahua, right? They mentioned my white wife and my white mother. And I'm like, I can't think of anything more un-American than calling for the deportation of 3 citizens, actual citizens of this country, So that was
I know nothing.
I know nothing, Becky
I'm
says.
like, I know nothing. As my son used to say when he was a baby. I know nothing, Mom.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
right.
that's actually a good tack to take. I know nothing. I
I
know
know
nothing.
nothing.
That's where my grandfather was from, Renee. Well, they probably know each other, Renee. Uh, everybody everybody knows everybody that's anybody in Chihuahua, Chihuahua. You know what I mean?
My family is very prominent in the state that I'm from.
Yeah. Professional protagonist says Becky is the coolest. I love how
Um,
she stands up to bullies. We're going to talk about that today, professional protagonist,
yeah.
because
Hmm.
Becky, against everything that they don't want, was at the courthouse today. Dun dun
Hmm.
dun.
And that's why I called you because I don't speak lawyer.
Right.
I don't understand a lot of the stuff that happens. Not that you're an attorney or anything, but I feel
Right.
and when I'm doing a live stream after court, I feel like I'm talking to myself. Like
Yeah.
I have my chat, um, and they kind of help me with some of the struggles of understanding certain things.
Yeah.
Um, but the reason I'm out there is for everyone who has this feeling of not finding any type of justice because he just pushes it to the limit
Well,
and
okay.
then backs away.
So Becky, we had talked the day before about a little bit
Hmm.
because I was a little confused on the court dates and all that shit.
Hmm.
And we're gonna get to
Hmm.
today's proceedings real soon. But one of the main things that I was kind of contemplating was just your presence out there, not in a negative way. Obviously,
Yeah.
we love the fact that you're out there, you're reporting like the fucking media never does, right? I mean, I've got a whole rant on media, Becky, that you know that I
Yeah.
could go into, which I won't hear, but because that's for another day. And trust me, I've got a special project which I can't wait to talk to you all about it because it's look at me, the tease, right, Becky? You always
Hmm.
that. But I really can't say anything about this because I want to keep it close to the vest. But there there there's a lot to be said about your presence out there, Becky, and you made it very, very clear that your presence out there was to report because there's a lot of interested parties, right, Becky? And your main reason for being out there is because you want to report the truth to the people that have been affected by his bullshit. I mean, am I wrong, Becky? You there?
Can you hear me? Oh, there you are.
Yes, I
You
can hear
can
you.
you hear me? Okay, there you go.
Yes.
Sorry. No, you're not wrong.
Okay.
And it, and that's the real reason why I'm out there. I mean, the fact that he gets annoyed is just an added plus.
Yeah, yeah. So let's just get straight to it, Becky. Let's cut through the
Hmm.
horseshit. We've got plenty of time to talk about whatever we want to talk about. But
Hmm.
I want to get the skinny. You were in the courtroom. First of all, did he show up late? Because at first there was some kind of like issue whether or not he was actually in the courtroom at all.
He was.
Obviously, he showed up. He did he show up late? Like, what was the reason?
Yes. Probably. My understanding from what my chat said was that he had the misdemeanors
Oh,
hearing.
got you. And nobody was in
Uh,
there, right?
no, I mean all of the Manson grannies were at the courtroom where I was at.
Yeah.
Um, so if he went, I have a feeling that he went to the other hearing and then just came up. The DA was there.
Yeah, see, that was the more somebody I think it was you that said the DA would not be there,
No,
Becky.
it wasn't me. Mm-mm.
Somebody said that either you said
Not
it or
all.
someone said it, but
Nope.
either way,
I
there was
knew for a fact. I think what I heard was that he had made, I guess, a stream where he claimed that he read an email from the DA waiting at the last minute saying that he had to go and, I guess, postpone the hearing. Um,
okay,
I knew for a fact that the DA was going to be there
okay,
because I had just spoken to the
hmm hmm
DA, and that's something that I also kind of want to clarify about the DA because I don't need to hide anything as far
right,
as that is concerned.
no,
Um, but I did contact the DA. I did speak with the DA. The
yeah,
DA knows who I am. Um, I don't go to the DA to go snitching on a specific person or this person or that person. When I contacted the DA, it was pretty much to tell him, look, every single time that I've been there, I have been harassed in one way, shape, or form.
yeah.
I hope it doesn't escalate, but if it does, you know the reason.
Right. Okay. That
Uh,
we're gonna get into that in just a second, Becky.
mhm.
I want to say hi to a couple of people. Antics is in here. What's up, Antics? And
Hey,
Scooter is in here. Scooter says, "I'm never getting off the computer."
Scooter!
Scooter, I'm
Wait a minute, wait. Is Scooter Blue in your channel?
she is blue. Yes. She was ordained by the great Batty. Batty needed some help earlier, so she couldn't do it.
Oh yes.
So,
How are you taking my precious mod?
how dare you, Becky? I mean, let me tell you something about Scooter. Scooter gave me a very very cool compliment on one of my videos, which I'll go over. She said I'm very gifted, and I have no idea why she said it, but she said it, and I absolutely appreciate it because sometimes it's okay to compliment the streamer as long as the streamer doesn't have an ego the size of man bear pig. And I do take that very to heart, Scooter. I appreciate it. So I know Anna from Canada is in there and has said
Are
that.
you sure it was Scooter and not an alt account? No, I'm just kidding.
From a poet's in here, Brian. What's up? Nice to have you
Oh,
here. Uh,
poet.
OG Pelon, OG Pelon, back
OG Pelon.
one of my first 50 subscribers, Pelon.
Ay, qué huele, OG Pelon.
Yeah. Cricket Cinema's in here.
Oh,
Becky, did I ever tell you the
of
story
course.
about Cricket Cinema? How for the longest I thought Cricket Cinema was a female. So you know how when I'm in chat I give everybody the waving hand, but for the males I give the thumbs up, and then for the females I give the two hearts. Right? Always do that if I'm in a regular chat. Right? And for the longest I was giving Cricket Cinema the hand and the two hearts, and one day he says, "Hey, you do realize I'm male, right, MLH?" I'm like, "No, Cricket, I didn't realize that at all." And I felt like, and then so I was like, "Well, Cricket, I can't stop now," and I gave him the waving hand and the two heart emojis.
Were you like awkward?
It was very awkward. You know what you do when you assume, Becky. That whole thing.
Yes,
Professional protagonist says MLH and Becky both care and do work helping the homeless. Becky started out helping the homeless RV guy until he shit on her and many others. Well, yeah,
yes, you are right.
that's true. He said the misdemeanor court was after the one Becky was at. See,
Oh,
can
okay.
you trust
I wasn't
anything?
gonna go to it.
No, not the
Wait,
misdemeanor. Why would we? Why
wait a
would
minute.
you?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw them leaving unless they came back for it.
Well, they could have. Maybe it was later on in the day or something. But
Yeah,
see,
I'm not
this
interested in
is
those stuff.
look, Brenda, I told you this before. You can't trust anything that pendejo says ever. You can't trust it
True. Mm-mm.
because he lies. Now, here's another thing. When's the next court date, Becky?
I believe it's seventh. I had misspoken and said it was the
The second,
second.
right?
Yeah, I
So,
said yeah, it's the
so
seventh, I
he
believe.
said he said the 22nd at one point. Then he said
No,
seventh, and then So what the fuck? I mean, what? Maybe it's a misdemeanors is the 22nd. Who gives a shit about the misdemeanors? You know what I'm saying?
um, Yeah, I mean, you know that they always update that website as to
Yeah.
when the next court date. I don't know why I wrote the second on my notes. Maybe it was a date that they were looking at, whether it
Imagine
was
that.
the second
Becky,
or the seventh.
here's another big difference between people like Man Bear Pig and us, right? When we're wrong, we can admit it. And
No.
that's something that he never can do, even if he's wrong. He'll just say, "Oh no, no, that was them that said that." I mean, it's so stupid.
Or
And
it would
it's
be
just
kind of dumb for me to say it's a second definitely. Me show up on the second, it's just
right,
on the seventh, or
right,
vice
right,
versa.
right. So it's the seventh, everybody. Now,
Mhm.
Becky, I'm assuming at the court date on the 7th of October that he's going to get a trial date for these felonies. I'm assuming so, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay, perfect. Anna from see what I tell everybody. I didn't call myself the psychic for nothing. Anna from Canada says I think there are a few lawyers on the DA side. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's not. This isn't a
Mhm.
simple case, right? It's kind of it's got nuance. I hear that snitches wear breeches. That's true, Blue Unicorn. On
Mhm.
a sick one, welcome to chat. Says Sandra said Becky got in trouble from the judge because they thought she was recording in the courtroom. Is that true? I can answer this, Becky, because we were listening to your live. Uh,
Mhm.
the judge did say I thought somebody was recording or something of that nature, Becky,
Mhm.
and but there was nobody there recording at all.
No, I was sitting in the very last bench, and these are very long benches, long benches. So the Manson twins were on the
Hey,
same bench as I was, but they were all the way on the other side. I sat closer to the wall. Um, I had my phone to my right, and I was in my head. I was like, "Oh shit, it's probably gonna fall and make a noise." So I got the phone and kind of just stuck it in the backpack. I didn't even know the judge was talking to me because it wasn't like, "Hey, you lady in blue."
right.
Um, he just meant that he did say no recording in the courtroom, and I'm taking notes as this is happening, and I just
See,
hear
this
no
is
no recording
okay.
in
This
the
is
courtroom.
yeah. This is
Hmm.
a side note that this really bothers me, Becky. In general, I think anybody. I mean, it's a public forum, right? What are they
Hmm.
afraid of people recording in there for? You see what I'm
I
saying?
don't know,
I
but
mean, it's
they
really
have.
weird.
Yeah, they have all kinds of
Cameras.
signs, no recording, no record. I mean, I was sitting practically
No,
in front of one.
I guess in a way I do know why. It's because jury taint. Right? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? That part I do get. So I
or
answer.
accidentally getting a juror.
Yeah, see, that's okay. So there you go. Which, by the way, I don't think jurors should be. Um, Basically, they should be behind like a screen or something. I mean,
I
that
agree.
you see what I'm saying?
But the
David.
whole thing is you are facing your accusers.
Well, they're not accusing anybody of
No, but
anything. They're judging.
they're judging exactly. So
Yeah.
I don't
So,
know the same way that you're able to see a judge and look a judge in the eye.
well, I mean, maybe the judges should well, no, because they're government officials, so that they should
I
be.
don't know. Keep their asses up in the forefront.
Well, we could look. Let's table that because that's a whole separate discussion for another day.
Yep.
David Bruin says, Becky, we all admire your courage and the way you stand up to bullies, but please know his angry grannies will never stop until someone stops them. Well, David Bruin,
Agree, David.
I agree, David, but hear me out on this. Once the man bear pig goes to prison, which I know Becky and I differ a little bit on this. I'm
Hmm.
80% sure he's going to prison, especially after today's events. That might bolster me up
Hmm.
to 85, 90%. But they will go away because what are they going to do? Wait around for him for 2 years? I mean, half of them are going to be fucking gone probably, and the other half are going to be disinterested. They'll find some other blue-eyed devil to you know,
Worship.
yeah, to worship. Exactly. It always happens, right? And then by that time,
But
he's 2 years older, and you don't think that 2 years in prison isn't going to add years to his face?
you know what? Knowing these cray crays, they're probably gonna be putting money in his books. talking about an innocent
Not
man
to,
is in
eh,
there.
for a little while, Becky, but they're not going to be able to keep that up. I mean, I
Mm-mm,
heard that
mm-mm.
¿cómo se llama? Melody was
Aretha,
already bitching about, being able to not take care of her kids, and she's sending money to him. So,
what's it? Melody is
a
the
toothless wonder, you know.
no, 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 no. I know. Seven toes down. Seven toes.
Is that is that the one that's down to 7? Ingrid thought the same thing, and Scooter thought the same thing about cricket. See, I'm not the only one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the only
Yeah.
red
No,
unicorn.
but I wanted to answer David's to add to David's comment.
Yeah,
That's the reason that I contacted the DA. It wasn't necessarily to snitch out anyone,
right.
but when you just don't put up with people's bullshit, and mind you, I'm already 55, partially disabled, with a cane. That
Yeah,
doesn't mean that I'm completely vulnerable and that I won't use my cane to whack somebody's bitch's ass head off.
but you shouldn't
You
be
know,
put in that position, Becky, ever.
that was my point with the DA. So when I spoke with the DA, though that was exactly my point. You know, there is no reason that I cannot come and attend a public hearing
Mhm.
and needing to constantly be watching my back because these crazy grannies and a couple of grandpas in there
Yeah,
are wanting to do his bidding. So what I told the DA was just very straightforward.
yeah.
Um, this is gonna they're trying to escalate. It escalated in the elevator. Escalated in the elevator, literally. Um, and I'm just not. I'm getting to the point where I'm gonna strike back,
Yeah.
and whether that's finally, you know what, fuck you, bitches, or it's you see, normally it would be like, okay, you kind of touched me, I'm gonna let it go, but touch me again, and this time there is no touch me and then touch me again, um, because it got very close to that point the last time, riding 15 floors down
Mhm.
and stopping at every other floor and dumbass over there talking all his crap. And then you got fucking scabies and seven toes and whoever else was in the elevator, fuck Sandra, in there. And now mind you, all of these are against me. They're all talking shit against me.
Mhm.
I didn't back down. So that's the reason why I contacted the DA. It was, you know what? I have a right to go there, yes or no? Yes, you do. Do I not have that right to be secured? Especially when I'm in this field.
Mhm. Mhm.
His question to me was whether that harassment has happened inside of the building or in the court. My answer was yes.
Mhm.
Um, Now, I know that this is what upsets a lot of people, but this is just me. This is my personality. This is who I am. I don't feel right going like, yeah, his name is Josiah. I need you to go and fucking arrest him because this is what he said to me. Da, da, da. And I know that's what a lot of you guys want.
Mhm.
And I know that you guys really want somebody to sock it to them. But I'm in it for the long run. I just want them to leave me the fuck alone. And today was perfect.
Yeah.
I didn't have to deal with them. We're
That's
good.
Yeah, before or after. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Hmm.
that's the bullshit. Where's Beach said he said that they haven't heard his motion yet. All that hard work by Chat GPT. I don't know if you heard about that stream, Becky, but he was on a stream and I talked about it today on my stream earlier where he was saying that yeah, he did use Chat GPT, but it was only for
Okay.
the basics, and then he rearranged everything and blah 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 blah. I mean, come on, man. I mean, who's
Look,
he kidding? He used Chat GPT for the whole thing because he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. I mean, that's
I think you might have used Chat GPS or something else because he got denied.
Well, okay, let's talk about this. He was in his stream today, Becky. Apparently, I don't have the clips because he took it down so fast.
I'm sure I'll get
But
them somewhere. Somebody will send them to me.
I'm sure. But I did hear, Becky, that he claimed victory today. He was talking about all the positives, which I don't know what those positives are because I didn't get a chance to hear anything. But so from you were inside the courtroom, and now I know you're
Mhm.
slightly biased, but put your bias
Mhm.
aside for just a second, Becky.
I did that. I can do that for real.
Was this a total victory for him, or was it
No,
a disaster for him, Becky?
it wasn't a disaster either. Um, it's. I mean, like I said, that's all I want. Is to be able to go in there, do whatever I need to do, take notes, come out, report on it, and be left the fuck alone.
Yeah.
I also, when I came out, I did say, I got to give him credit.
Mhm.
He's not a lawyer for and as much as you know I would love to say he really fucked up and I would love to say that and be like, yeah, he stumbled, he this, he that.
I'll
Yeah,
say it.
he had a couple of snags,
I-
but
I'll say it for you, Becky, because you took very good notes of the proceedings, and one of
hmm
the things that you had said to your audience, and I you said it with a straight face, and I couldn't believe it, Becky. Um, was when he objected to the video that may or may
yeah.
not have been sent in by me and many others. When he said that he objected to his video being shown because his own words were being taken out of context.
hmm
So that was
Well,
the
look, I was impressed that he was able to object. Objection. Can you? Look, as much as you guys are as much anger or hatred, or whatever you want to call it, towards him, uh, I personally would be like, nah, I ain't defending this shit. I'm getting an attorney.
yeah, 100%. Any normal,
You-
rational person would do that, Becky. I mean, that's something that all of us have been saying from the jump, man. You pick an
Yeah,
attorney and you roll with it, and it
but the reason why I said I'm actually impressed is I don't know if I could personally go up there and argue with the judge, not knowing any law, using Chat GPS LMLOP
well, you're on
as
equal
my attorney.
footing. Let me tell you something, Becky. You and I have been at this a long time. I mean, I can't speak for you, Becky. I know you have plenty experiences with being in courtrooms and stuff, but I have tons of experience. I'm not going to say I'm a lawyer or even a paralegal or anything like that. But I will say that through my experience being in these courtrooms for literally
hmm
years, I've seen good lawyering and I've seen bad lawyering, but I have never seen an actual lawyer object because of a person's own video where they're
hmm
saying the things that they're saying and use the defense that says, "You're taking my words out of context that I said on a video." I have
It
never.
was what he said was I don't know the context. It was a 5-hour video. Well, my understanding was that it was only a 20-minute video.
It was only a 20-minute video, Becky. So there's another
Um,
lie. He perjured himself. So there you go, stupid ass. David Bruin said something very interesting. He said CNN said today that people who represent themselves win 3% of the time. Go get him, Scotty. Go get him there, buddy. Go get him there, man bear piggy. Um, Let's see, but the attorneys need to see their reactions. People just follow the rules. Yeah, well, and Farrell
mhm.
Cheryl's in here. She says, Becky.
That's
No,
my sis.
notice she
I
did.
always get emotional when she's in my chat.
Notice that Farrell Cheryl didn't say hi to me. I feel.
How cállate, stop it. You probably haven't given her a chance. For all we know, she's gonna be like, "Hola, Mexican long hair.
Oh
How are
shit!
you? How is the
Fucking,
49%
I,
Mexican in you?"
Feral Cheryl is very, very fluent. It's very intimidating, Becky, for me.
Ah,
Very intimidating.
sí, mi
Uh,
hermanita habla muy bien el español,
yeah,
obviamente.
yeah,
Creció en España.
right.
Sí que
Boss
ella
Talks
perfecto.
is in the house. What's up, Boss Talks? Nice to
Hey,
have
boss,
you
welcome,
here.
welcome.
Big Chief, the Jefe, is in here. What's up, Jefe?
Hey, el jefe. I like
Frotty's in
watching his
here.
food.
Let's see if I missed anybody. I think I got SY. I'm like, don't worry, Southern Yankee. You didn't miss too much. Just go to 2 times speed. You can hear Becky sound like the Speedy Gonzalez, the female. Uh,
Este cabrón, what do you mean, Speedy Gonzalez?
I did it earlier, Becky. I put you on 2 times speed because I was pausing the video. I didn't want to get in trouble, you know. So I was and I was listening to you, and all I could think of was yipa yipa, the whole.
Uh,
Hold on,
I'm gonna fuck
CBF.
you up.
Uh,
If you send me fucking Taco Bell, I'm gonna fuck you up because that ain't
Yo
Mexican.
quiero Taco Bell, you know. Uh,
Yeah.
Club Brain Fog. I know you have all those fucking chihuahuas, Becky. Stop it. You play them now. You know you have those.
I did have a long hair chihuahua that I
No,
had
I
for
mean the
22
chihuahuas
years.
when they were giving them away as like little plushies at Taco Bell.
Oh,
Kidding.
I love that little chihuahua. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't know why they took him away. I loved it. I love Speedy Gonzalez.
Yeah, me
I
too.
didn't see anything wrong
It's a
with
racist, but I
the
mean,
Taco Bell commercial.
I well, run for the border. That's a little. It's getting there. CBF is in there. What's up, CBF? Nice to have you.
Yeah, but run for the border was like run to go get your Mexican food is how I took it. I
Yeah,
mean, if they said go and jump the Rio Grande, then I'll be like, God damn.
right. Let's see what else. The way Josiah attacked you made my blood boil. David Bruin says, "What kind of coward?"
He actually smiled at me today. A big
I saw.
old
I saw that
smile.
video, David Bruin. He wouldn't. You see, that's the thing. Josiah's got some issues. Okay, I don't care
Yeah,
what anybody says.
he
I
does.
don't talk about Josiah very often on this stream, so because of that,
Mm,
you know,
yeah,
that's
I
his that's
mean,
his only saving grace. Because trust me, I saw that same stream you did, David Bruin, and I felt the same way. Let's see
um,
what else here.
I know that he has some serious issues. I don't wish the kid any harm. Yes, he's a full grown adult. I get it. He should be responsible for his actions. But the same way that everybody thinks that I'm afraid of them, and no, it's not that. Is that I actually feel pity for them,
Yeah,
and I cannot imagine. I just can't. I didn't do it with the road rage guy who
yeah,
smacked the phone off of my hand, but he had his little girl in the car.
yeah.
And when the cops got there and he came back and all that other jazz, um, everybody was telling me to get him
Um,
arrested. And so
sometimes you
I just couldn't. I just
you know,
couldn't.
here's the thing, Becky. You're a super nice person. You also have like the old street mentality where you don't do those type of things, and I know that feeling.
Until I'm not.
Right, right. Well, until you're not. That's right. But I mean, I give you a lot of credit. You have a lot of grace and a lot of um, Jesus, a lot of chutzpah is I think is the words to be able to avoid, like going in that direction. And I'm kind of the same way, but there are certain cases like this one that are too personal that I can't put aside my personal feelings to not want Man Bear Pig to go to jail. I'm
That's different.
it is different.
That's very, very different.
Yeah. Let me get caught up
I,
on chat here, Becky, and then we'll continue. King Bluto, nice to have you here. And then Feral Cheryl. Feral Cheryl finally said it. She's like, MLH is the most caliente. Thank you.
ay, ay, ay.
I love it. I love it.
I never knew you for a liar.
Northern Lights is in here. NJF was in here earlier, I believe. I believe you're the same person. Correct me if I'm wrong. Um, what else? Speedy is one of my favorite Looney Tunes. Yeah.
I love Speedy Gonzalez.
Drop to the chalupa, King Bluto says. I have those chihuahuas somewhere. Frotty, and they probably still work. It's weird. Marina, nice to have you here. Paige is here. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Um, let's see. I'm just getting caught up. Jackie's in the house. What's up, Jackie? Two
Hola,
times,
hola, everybody.
2 times in one day. We feel blessed that you're that or you miss it. Well, Jackie, could it be both? I mean, two things can be true at the same time, right? It is. Um it's a blessing to be here in front of all of you for one. Not
Mm-hmm.
only that, it's a blessing to have Becky up on the panel. So it's like a
Thank you.
3 for 1, Jackie. You not only get 2 streams
I
today.
thought you were gonna say a threesome. I was like, excuse me?
Well, hey, I mean, Becky, you want to talk about
Cállate. Don't
spicy?
even go there.
Hey,
Don't even go there.
yeah, damn, Becky, you're the one that brought it up, man. I had no bad feelings in my head at all. Wow. Okay.
Barney, go get your man.
Hey, Bernie's have work, but I will say, I love Bernie. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, I love my Bernie. No
I was gonna
disrespect
say that.
whatsoever to her
I
at
was
all.
gonna say CBF was gonna say. I was gonna say that calling the cops is a suburban thing. Yeah, in the city it doesn't much happen because we know how the
Who
cops.
this shit?
I mean, I look CBF. I've been on enough police calls to know what they do. You know,
They don't do anything
you call a
except make
police
everything worse.
You call the police and they usually make things worse. They definitely want to put somebody in jail and it could end up really bad, like what happened to the 17-year-old kid that they killed a couple days ago here in Aurora that I'm working on.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mm.
yeah, yeah. So I heard. I don't know if you heard about that one, Becky, but that was pretty.
Yeah, I watched I was watching your stream that day.
Yeah, and the fucking media is complicit. I was right next to all the big media personalities in Denver, and none of them asked anything worth anything until I finally fucking asked the mental health question. You know what I mean? What is October 7th for exactly? Do we know? Anna says.
That's for the DA to I guess the oh, hold on, let me grab my notebook.
Oh, gotta grab your notes. Yes.
Yeah, 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 I'm professional. I am a professional. Um, I can't even read my own writing. That's how professional I am.
Yeah.
They're going to hear the 995 motion.
Okay. Very good.
What's the 995 motion? I was gonna
It's
Google
just
it, but
emotion. It's just emotion that he's he's trying to get, according to Fraudy, and this is what I gathered too. He's trying to get the 5 new charges thrown out. It's not going to work.
well, that's interesting because he also claimed that those charges. He actually argued the point that those 5 charges had been dropped.
They have
And
not.
that was a change of circumstances for him to have the ankle monitor removed. That was my understanding of
Right.
that
So
motion.
right. So the ankle monitor did not get removed. Remember, the psychic
Nope.
me told you guys that that was absolutely not happening because the judge made it very clear. The ankle monitor, they didn't believe that the ankle monitor. I forget if it was a female or male judge at the time, Becky.
It was a female. That
Yeah,
was the
that's
last
okay.
judge.
Yeah,
Hmm.
she didn't feel like he was a flight risk. Well, I'm here to say that she was wrong about that, according to
Hmm.
Man Bear Pig's own words, right?
Hmm.
Which was
Yep.
played in the courtroom today
It
at
sure
30.
was.
Um, so uh, how do I even go through this? I mean, it's so stupid to me. This is why I say, Becky, this is some of the dumbest lawyering. Okay, if you can call it that, happened today. All right, and
Hmm.
here's maybe a little spoiler alert for the next little court hearing. It ain't gonna go Snotty's way either. He's gonna have to face those charges. Now, if you were to ask me, are all 5 of those felonies gonna stick? I would have to say at least one of them is not, but the other 4, I think, have a very, very good chance of sticking. Now, the only question that I have, this is where Becky and I differ a little bit. The only question I have
Hmm.
is not whether or not he's going to get convicted. I am convinced that he will get convicted, especially after his awesome lawyering today. My only question is the judge going to do these sentences consecutively or concurrently? And but
Mm-hmm.
even still, if he gets even one of those three that are that the judge has no say in the
Mm-hmm.
sentence on those,
Yeah.
then it's a minimum of 2 years, from what I'm gathering. So
Mm-hmm.
2 years is the minimum that you're looking at there, Snotster. I hope you concentrate real hard on those, okay? And also the felony for choking out Motley Crue. So that's another one that's going to be really hard to defend. Um, Good is in the house. Says
Hey, good as P. How are you?
hello, MLH, and my favorite cabrona, pinche Becky.
Yeah.
Hope you're all doing well. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? What that was his argument, Stinky? Yes, that was his argument, Stinky Cat. He's the worst lawyer. Trust me.
He said that he needed to understand the context of it because it was a 5 hour stream, and so they played his own stream. Mm-hmm.
Oh well, it's not true. It was a 23-minute stream from what I remember. Blank Page says amending the charges doesn't mean that the charges were dropped. OMG. See? There you go. Well, I'll ask you
Hold
this
on
question.
just a second. Oh, thank you, my love. Oh, love you. Oh, I love you. I got a little present from my baby.
Oh, we
Yeah,
don't
I
want
got
to
a
hear it
present.
on stream, Becky. We don't want to hear it on stream. No.
That's my son, you dork.
Okay.
Yeah,
Never
my
mind.
son will buy me little things. He bought me a sweatshirt from Disneyland. I
Why
know
do you,
that's not everybody's favorite place to
why
receive. Oh,
why do you ever need a sweatshirt in LA, Becky? That is, I
are
mean,
those the
nice.
villains? Oh, well, no, it's starting to get a little cool. Sweatshirt and stuff. You see, that's because it's always 70, 80 degrees, and then if it drops to 65 degrees, we're dying.
I 65 is like
Mm-hmm.
sweltering here, Becky. Good
But you're
SP
used to
says
the
the
cold.
leash is still attached. In the word of man, bear, pig, that's dope, yo.
Hmm. Um,
Let's
yeah, it
see.
was denied. So the bond modification hearing, I guess that's what they're going to, I don't know, bring forward on the 7th.
I think I can
Um,
answer this question, protagonist. Becky, did you and Aja ever meet? I'm pretty
yes.
sure you guys did. Uh,
Oh yeah, we
Says
got
that
into an argument there.
yeah, you both have similar temperaments and attitude.
No, we don't have similar temperaments at all.
Well, same attitude, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. Brenda, you want the opposite. You don't want them to run concurrent. You want them to run consecutive because that means he gets to spend more time in there. You see what I'm
So
saying?
after their 2 years is done, then get now you're gonna serve for the other
Another two
if
years,
found
and
guilty. Yeah.
another 2 years, and I also
Hmm.
hope he gets most of those misdemeanors, guilty of those misdemeanors. He now that one he's probably going to plead down, way down, but any time that they add for that is going to be served after prison time. So as soon as he's
Hmm.
done with prison, he gets to go to county jail. So that's awesome too in its own right. Barbara that says I wouldn't hire him as a lawyer. Of course not. Why would you? He's not a lawyer, you know. Um,
But
let's see.
again, to my point though, you have to be one confident mofo to think that you're gonna be able to argue the law,
Oh,
and
he's
you're
super
not a
confident.
lawyer.
He is super and I don't want to ruin that, Becky. He's doing a great job. We all need to give him his props. He did great today. Everything went his way, other than the
I
ankle
don't
monitor.
look. And I know you're being sarcastic. I'm being dead serious. Um, he did better than what we were expecting him to do. And I think that's why I was all like, you didn't completely fuck that one up.
Well,
Um, he didn't get the ankle monitor removed. So obviously whatever he had up his sleeve or up his leg pants
Becky,
didn't work.
you're being okay. Hold on a second. You're being uh, you are being really really kind, and that's your nature, Becky. I know you from we've talked with each other several times. We know who each other is, right?
I
You are.
frustrate you. I
You,
frustrate
it's
you
not.
so much.
It's not frustration, Becky. What it is observation, right? You're giving him way too much credit. He
Eh,
doesn't know shit, Becky. Okay, and
no,
I'm
he
telling you,
obviously he still has the ankle monitor. All
he's
I'm saying is this: he went up there and he did it. I mean, you got to give him a participation ribbon for
okay. That
that.
that I can agree with. I mean, you if you want to give participation ribbons till the cows come home, I mean, good on you, sister. You know what I mean? But as far
Did you
as
ever get a participation ribbon? Because I sure as hell didn't.
shit, I always won, Becky, or got
Ah,
second.
perdón. Ah, hell no. You know damn well that I wasn't all fucking Mrs. Olympiad and shit up
Now
there.
I know why, Becky. You couldn't run because you were giving yourself black eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Cállate, cabrón. Actually, I could run.
Mhm.
Uh,
Well, that's true because you're Mexican, right, Becky?
are you? I'm.
Now who's frustrated, Becky? Now who's frustrated?
Because I was gonna say something, and I'm all like, "Shut up, Becky. You're on the air. Shut up, Becky." But I was gonna say that's your fucking 49% self talking, the other
You see,
51%
you're
talking.
too nice. You don't even want to say something that everybody says in chat. I mean, that's you, Becky. You're being way too kind, Becky. I'm gonna say it for you because I know you won't say it. He fucking sucked today. He lost. He lost everything today. He did not win a fucking
He
thing
did
today.
not accomplish
He
anything. He
didn't
did not
accomplish anything.
accomplish what he was
There you go.
looking up to
Yeah,
accomplish.
yeah. There you go.
Um, and maybe again, maybe I'm just feeling this way because today just went smooth as far as any harassment and any of that. It went smooth. So
CBF
that's just
says
leave me the fuck alone. That's all I ask from you.
CBF says MLH you're going to be running for the border soon.
Oh yeah, no, he's not gonna be running for the border. I'm gonna personally take his ass over the border.
Hey,
That's kind of like where I was gonna go, but then I'm all like, you're
see, that's
on
the
the
thing about me. That's
air.
that's the thing about me, Becky. I kind of fit in anywhere. You take me to Canada, I'm going to fit in there. You take me to England, I'm going to fit in there. You take me to
How the fuck
Mexico.
are you gonna fit in there? That's what I don't get.
Are you kidding? I'll fit
Now
in
you
with
think you got
Mexican
royal
history.
blood or something? Este
Shit.
cabrón, you really. Your name is Mexican
Becky,
long hair,
let
not
me
King Mexican.
okay, check this out, Becky. My grandmother was from Belgium, which is very close to France. So I can fit in there. I can fit in the UK because, of course, everybody, I mean, it's like easy travel amongst all the European countries, right? Everybody knows everybody. They don't always know the language, you
The
know.
fact that you're 51% Belgium.
I am not
I'm
51%.
sorry, but the 59% Mexican in you, those genes are goddamn fucking working extra hard because you look more
Hey,
Mexican than I do.
Becky, you don't think I can put my hair underneath my hat and blend in? You got another thing to.
No.
Oh, yes, I can. I can put that.
Ay, perdón. You're Mr. Blue Eyes Blonde Hair.
Yeah, blue eyes. But well, you know what?
Belgian.
My grandfather, right? This is gonna surprise you, Becky. My grandfather did have blue eyes on the
Why would
Mexican
that
side.
surprise me?
On the Mexican side, cabrona.
No, I
Not,
know. That's what I'm saying. Why would it surprise me? My grandfather had green eyes.
you see. So there you go. And most of my like half, what do you call them? Half cousins had blonde hair, or my half uncles, I should say.
Depending on where you're from Mexico,
Yep.
depends really on your skin tone. If
Yep.
you're more, well, even down by the beaches, everybody, they're Mayan. A lot, Quintana Roo, Mayan.
Yep.
Oaxaca,
Oaxaca. Yeah.
Puebla,
Yeah.
all of those states have quite a bit of indigenous people,
Yep.
Chiapas, all of
Yep.
them states have. Now you go further down to Guadalajara, Jalisco, you're going to see blonde hair, blue eyes.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah.
and I mean, my one of my best friends, um, her mom was exactly that: blonde hair, blue eyes, and spoke absolutely no English.
Yeah. Here's a good point that protagonist says, MLH, he has been doing so much work with all those timelines and joining dots, etc. But I am 100% sure their lawyer will call for relevance, Your Honor, and the judge will dismiss all of that work. You know why, protagonist? Because there is no relevance to all of that. That's why you are 100% correct. And
Well, this is what
that's why being a lawyer is very advantageous because you know when to call for relevance. Go ahead, Becky.
this is why I said that. Wow, I'm actually impressed. Was because he objected, and it was to because the whatever the context of the video, blah blah blah. Um, and so the judge um told the DA, to set a foundation before playing that tape.
Yeah.
And so it was kind of like, oh, okay. I mean, and it wasn't the objection, Your Honor, foundation. No, it wasn't that. I think the judge just kind of threw it in there, yo, lawyer, UDA that actually has a law degree. You might want to set a foundation. And I'm just kind of giving that one to you.
Yeah. Hey, CBF says, I still think California will call overcrowding and he won't go to jail. It's a
I
possibility.
concur.
It's a possibility. I did think about that possibility, Club Brain Fog. But here's the thing, what Ingrid says is also true. It doesn't matter because he gets saddled with a felony. That's its own thing in its own right. Plus, California has certain deals with other states, Colorado being one of them, where they
Hmm.
can say, "Hey, we're going to ship you off to Colorado." Imagine the irony if he gets shipped to Colorado and I have
If you
the
get shipped to
opportunity to.
Colorado, that means that you're gonna get to go visit him.
Oh, I will. You betcha, Becky. I will definitely make at least one appearance, just to go in there and say, under the guise of an interview, and say, uh, Man Bear Pig. I'll use his real name at that point, right? I just have one thing to say to you, and then walk out.
Lero, lero. As
Yeah,
you say in
exactly.
Spanish.
Neener, neener. Just
Lero, lero.
yeah, little, little. Stinky Cat. Okay, so Becky, maybe you can clarify this because you were there today. So the bail modification motion was to get the ankle monitor off and was denied. She says, "Is that true? Is that what the bail modification motion was for? Was just for the ankle monitor? Because there's a couple of things, and I think you said something very interesting in your notes. Did he use Laura's address for his bond? For one,
I
and then
I don't know if that's the address that he used. I know that when they brought it up as far as him living in LA,
mhm.
that was what the DA argued was that, oh, can I get a soda too, please? What the DA was, I thank you, babe. What the DA was arguing was that, well, he needs that ankle monitor because his residence is in Illinois, and then I'm sure everybody knows that, so I'm not doxing the guy. He
Right.
has self said it. His residency is in Illinois and out here. So the judge asked him pretty much, "Yo, where are you staying?"
Yeah.
And he had to admit that he didn't say I live in LA. He said I'm staying with a friend. And
Ah.
then that's when the DA went, "You actually drive around in an RV." And I was all like, "God damn, somebody got called out." Hmm.
Well, I mean, he is homeless. Let's be a little kind here, Becky. Technically he is homeless. He does not have any residence in Chicago. He doesn't have any residence in LA because obviously him and Lara are no longer an item.
No, he said he had residency with his mom.
Oh,
He said that.
that's a fucking lie. Oh, that's a
I'm just saying what he said.
when I get
I'm not
Kitty
saying
back
that's
on, I'm
true.
gonna ask her about that because that's a
Hmm.
fucking lie. Stinky Cat says Charlie Adelson got shipped from Florida to South Dakota. You see what I'm saying? These our United States have deals with each other if they get overcrowded to, you know, to move people left and right. So I'm really hoping he gets moved here to Colorado. Wouldn't that be irony, y'all? Today was all about getting his get it right, protagonist. It's Cankle Monkey off, and he failed. Yet he's
Wait,
screaming,
what did you call it?
Cankle Monkey. You didn't know about the Cankle Monkey?
No.
Oh,
How the
hold on,
fuck
I
did
gotta
it
show
become
you.
a Cankle
All right, so now I gotta show you. Hold on. It's from is Cricket Cinema still in here? Because Cricket made me a wonderful and I gotta find it here. Here it is.
Was Cricket okay with you saying that it was them? I
Why wouldn't it? It's just a picture. I mean,
don't know.
it's gonna cry.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if Chumley is gonna cry over a picture, I don't know what to fucking tell him. You know, it's like grow a pair. But here we go, Becky, just for you. There you go. Oh,
Oh my
man.
god, that's actually a cute little monkey.
I
Get the
know,
monkey
and
up.
we're all
Normally,
concerned.
yeah, monkeys on people's backs. This one got it on his ankle.
Well, the cankle, we're all concerned about the cankle monkey. We talked about it today, Becky. They're gonna have to do a big time scrub job on the cankle monkey, and maybe
Well,
take the
actually, the judge did tell him that because when he was arguing the point as to why have it removed,
yeah.
he said it was bad for his mental health.
Hmm.
He actually said that.
Hmm.
Somebody in his chat obviously thought that was going to make a difference and argue that point that it was bad for his mental health. Well, no shit. So is jail, and yet it's full, right?
Right. It doesn't matter if you do the crime; you're gonna do the time one way or another. You know, that's
So that was one of the arguments that it was bad for his mental health and that he needed to be plugged in for 2 hours. And the judge looks at him and kind of like, plugged in? And he's all like, yeah, because I need to charge it. So he was upset that he needed to be tethered for 2 hours a day. Mind you, he's not in jail,
mm,
but that was his argument. I think there were three arguments. And that it was cutting into his ankle and causing him discomfort.
you know what I would have said. That's a stupid argument, by the way. You know, if I was a judge, I'd have been like, "Well, you might try to lose a little bit of weight. Those things only go up
The
to."
judge told him to go and get it adjusted so it wouldn't hurt so he wouldn't get any boo boos.
All right,
He
let's
was all like, Mr. User, yeah, go get it adjusted so you won't get any boo boos. Here you go. There's a Batman band-aid.
oh,
I
poor
mean, fucking put a band-aid on it. Doesn't he have like a lake
Putin.
condom or something like that?
He does. I think Corn gave that to him. He could rub some Neosporin on it too. Rub some Neosporin on that sucker. It might make it smell better. You know.
You know what? Yeah. And stick a
Lost.
Tagaderm patch on it and you're fine.
There you go, man. Lost in YouTube says so. Probation will not work without an address, right? That is true. You have to have an address for that. And if he doesn't have one, they'll be more than happy to provide one
Mm-hmm.
for him.
Well, don't forget that he still has some Manson grannies out here that I'm sure will be willing to house him.
Oh, they would be more than willing to shack up with him. They're
Uh,
practically at each other's throats right now, trying to get the knee pads ready, Becky. You know what I'm saying?
really?
Yeah, they've been fighting. Have you haven't kept up, Becky? A lot of
Look, when I tell you that I don't keep up with a lot of that shit, don't get me wrong. I get sent stuff. And shout out to Reddit. I sometimes go into Reddit. I don't post anything because what the fuck am I gonna say?
yeah,
But there are a couple of things in there that I'm like, oh, listen to this cheese man. I mean,
right.
but
And by cheese may you mean gossip or
yeah, that's what cheese man means, gossip.
Twyla says, don't they find jail space, prison space for violent crimes? That's correct. I guarantee if he gets convicted of the choking, he will be spending time in prison. Twyla, trust me on that.
But you know what I thought was interesting
Hmm.
that he said when they played the clip of his own words, that if he didn't have the ankle monitor, he would be out of LA. I was all like, oh, I didn't hear that one. I know it
Oh,
was sent to me, but I didn't have a chance to watch it. So anyways, um what was I say? Oh, so the argument, the stupid argument that fuck, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, I know. Sorry, guys. I'm telling you, it's been a long day. But when he told the judge about what was I saying? Oh, for God's sake, my goddamn brain is glitching.
mm.
What was I saying? Because I bet you $5 you two, you also forgot. Shit.
I didn't forget, Becky. We were talking about him arguing on his Cankle monitor, and then Twyla said, "Don't they find jail space, prison space for violent crimes?" And I said, "Yes." And if he gets convicted, then of the Motley Crue thing,
Yeah.
he's going to jail. No doubt. There's no doubt. A Steeler fan says he said he got a win today because he didn't go to. Nobody expected him to go to jail today. How is that a
Mm-mm.
win? That's so stupid.
Mm-mm.
Today his chat was trying to figure out an address for him before his next court date. She said, "Oh, this is good." She said he could use her address.
I
Oh,
told you that. Oh, do, do
oh,
I not know it? Do I not know it?
yeah. Somebody doesn't want me to say what I'm looking at right now, so I won't tell anyone. HCO. Thank you. Chris on the drums. What's up, buddy? Nice to have you here. Because he's getting fatter, stinky cat. That's right. He's using Lara's address and he tried to use Lara's dog once before. Oh, I remember that. Becky reported on that. He was told he doesn't have a dog or a girlfriend, so that was irrelevant. That's funny as fuck, man. Ingrid says he's tethered to his phone in the van for 5 hours online. Well, that's true too. I mean,
That's true.
is his hand hurting, Ingrid? Don't answer that. I don't want the answer to
Ah,
that. Becky, what is the judge's name? Stinky Cat wants to know.
Michael Garcia.
Michael Garcia. Oh,
Mhm.
I wonder if they're going to play all the clips about him calling people of Hispanic descent Chiquinos. That would be
Well,
interesting.
I'm gonna tell you that he looks African American to me, so he might be a mixed judge, but he looks African American to me
Mm.
completely.
Well, he loves black
Um,
people too, Becky. So
I'm sure he's gonna love the one where he states that he dislikes white people and black people more than he does Hispanics. Didn't he say that somewhere or something along the lines? And that is not a direct quote.
yeah, Scooter, thank you. I appreciate you. I really.
Thank you, school.
She said for some reason I was up early today. That
Right? These damn people are making you get up at the crack of dawn and shit.
one of them was me, Becky. I did, and the other one probably was you, but
And it was definitely me that was on at 8.
yeah. He's the biggest baby ever to he doesn't protest protagonist. When he
No, he
cries when he gets
antagonizes.
handcuffed. Now he cries about the Cankle Monkey. Yep, you got it right.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a hero to
Mm-hmm.
anyone. He's an embarrassment. He's an absolute embarrassment, including to his own family, which is, excuse me, got the hiccups here, which is why he's the shit stain on the family name. You know, just saying.
Oh, wait. What- Oh, interesting. I really have missed a lot.
Yeah.
I have really been up to other stuff. I'm kind of getting back into my groove of what I do.
Oh, this is
So,
interesting. Gina says, didn't she say she could get him a place in Mexico?
oh, hmm, screenshots. Yeah,
Yeah.
and now let me bring up this subject for when you guys are submitting things to the DA or what have you. Am I encouraging it? No. Are you guys still gonna do what you guys are gonna do? Yes. Um, the DA is looking at that stuff. The DA even brought it up into the courthouse. Um, showed, and again, I don't know who, when, where, how, who sent the video. And which video he actually used, because
I
again,
can
you
neither
know that
confirm or deny that I've ever sent anything to the DA. I cannot confirm or deny.
I can also not confirm or deny that someone else also sent it, not me.
Yes.
You know what? I don't need to be messing with that stuff. That's just not me. But anyways, they submitted the information, and to me personally, and again, I am no legal scholar. I do not practice any law. But to me, my question would have been like, well, who sent you the video, or how did you get it, or at least be like, Your Honor, I need to know the chain of the custody of command. What is it called? The chain of custody.
Yeah. Well,
Something.
it's called straight from your own fucking YouTube channel, you dumbass.
Exactly what. That's exactly what the DA said.
It's straight from his channel. All he's got to do
That's
is look at his own shit
exactly what the DA said. It's posted. It's posted on your
on
channel.
your own channel. Okay, let me be very clear here. The number one thing a lawyer will tell you in any case that you have going, whether it's civil or criminal, is this, and tell me if I'm wrong, Becky. Shut the
Yep.
fuck up, no matter
Yep.
what. You don't say anything about your case to no one at
Yep.
any given point in time.
Not
Period.
even your familia.
Until it's
Mm-mm.
fucking over, and even then, you got to watch what you say. You see,
Hmm.
that's how
I
it
don't think
works.
somebody follows Bruce Rivers. Bruce Rivers always says, "Don't self snitch."
Well, don't fucking say anything is what it. I know this. Okay, I've dealt with plenty of
Don't
lawyers, not for my
self
own cases because I don't
snitch.
break the law, but the number one thing they say is shut the fuck up. Not in so many harsh words, but that's basically
Obviously,
telling you. Club Brainfog says he called me Dora because he thought I was Mexican too, because he's a dumbass. CBF. He's so fucking stupid and racist. It's not even funny. I meant time for charging his uh, Ca- Cankle Monkey. Uh,
yep,
Ingrid, Cankle Monkey. You know, Sciento is watching them. Gina says, "Of course they are. They're in the."
yeah,
Oh, that's another question. Was Mox in there today, Becky?
yep.
Yep.
And I think when I pointed him out early in the earlier stream, it was like, I think that's Moxon. It was Moxon. And Jennifer definitely are in there. That's why I keep saying, you know what? It does have the scent of Scientology,
Hmm.
but it's not a case against Scientology against Scott. It's they do have their scent all over the place.
Hmm.
I mean,
Gina
that you
said,
see, that's where I have this conflict. That's where my whole conflict is. You know, why the fuck do you guys need to get involved in this
yeah.
if you know,
Well,
that's how.
well, I mean, they are involved because he squarely put them in there, Becky.
Yeah.
I mean, he talks about them all the fucking time.
Well,
Scientology
that's
is
why
so
he has
fucking.
the Cankle monitor.
That's right. That's the only reason he has the Cankle monkey on.
Hmm.
Gina says he did the all his Chat GPT case on a live. Oh, I'm sure the DA might want to see that, Gina.
I don't know. It might be that he actually watched that live.
That
I
it
don't
could
know. This one is
be.
a guess because I don't know.
Well, I'm sure. I'm sure that's going to come up later. Ingrid says stop self stitching snitching.
Snitching.
That's a certain kind of
Stop self
privilege
snitching.
showing CBF said. Oh, it certainly is CBF. You see, CBF is hip to the game. You know, she's
Hmm.
in our age range. She's probably a little bit younger than us, Becky, but
She is.
still,
Not a little bit. Probably about at least a decade.
really, really.
I'm guessing.
I mean, she looks
Oh,
lovely, and I think her haircut is fantastic, by the way. I think she does look a little bit like Dora, but in a good, cute way. And don't tell Papa Cat I said that, CBF. I don't want my ass kicked, you know. But Steeler fan said, did the judge tell him to stay up? Steeler fan, why would you do that? We don't want the judge telling him to stay off the streams.
No.
They
Mm-mm.
only can help you, man, bear, pig. They can only help you. All right, and we all need to encourage that, Steeler fan. Come on now. Professional protagonist says, I thought she was. Oh, she is married. Protagonist. Why is she spending so much? Oh, this is a good question, Becky. Why is she spending so much time with the RV guy and offering a roof over his head and offering a getaway place in Mexico? What does her husband think about it all? Oh, that's a good question. That's a
I
great
don't
question.
know. I don't like bringing other family members into
Oh,
it.
but it's a valid question because I would expect
It
Bernie
is.
to say, "What the fuck, MLH?" That's what Bernie should be thinking. You know what I'm saying? Sciento has nothing to do with the Motley Crue part. No, but they
Yeah.
kind of do with the other part, Roddy.
Yeah.
Anna says his chat don't really care for him. Otherwise, they would tell him to stop live streaming when he's working on his. Absolutely, that's why I'm saying. Oh, look, really, brain. You're 58, brain fog. Holy
What?
God. That's not true, brain fog. I don't believe it. You look like you're in your 30s. You really do. Um, Anna from Canada says, "Oh yeah, yeah, they don't care, Anna. They want this train wreck. That's why they're all encouraging him, you know. He has to stream in order to grift. If I would CBF, if I had to guess, I would have guessed you were 38. No joke. Not lying.
I was going more towards about 40 something, just and not because she looks it, but based on her love for Gen X stuff.
Yeah.
So I thought she would be more like in her 40s, mid 40s, because of the love of the Gen X stuff. That's
I
really
would
why the only
I
reason.
honestly, I mean, sorry, I mean CBF, I mean, but I really did think you were like upper 30s, like maybe low 40s, maybe. You know what I mean? Like what Anna was saying.
Hmm.
Best year ever, Northern Lights says, 1967. I'm an old granny, Brenda, come on now. You're a young at heart. You are a granny, but you're not. At least you're not a simpy granny, Brenda. You know what I'm saying? But bet she has a good skincare routine, Anna says. Well, I bet she does. Um,
She's just a
uh,
goth. She doesn't go out
well,
in the sun.
well, that's a good skin routine because I'm the same way, CVF.
Yeah.
I avoid the sun like the plague, man. I
Ay,
can't
perdón.
I
We
can't
wouldn't
stand
want
it.
you to get tanned.
Oh God, I can't stand the sun, man. It's like ugh,
Oh, I love the sun.
not me. I just, ugh.
I do.
If I was at the beach, I'd be one of those people with the like. Did you see that commercial? It's for the show Wednesday, and it has Morticia, and she's got this big ass like umbrella, like you know, protecting her from the sun. That would be me, and I'd be walking around for it. I'm 57, and Gen X is still my favorite. Ingrid says, "There you go."
Yep,
I don't like
that's right.
70s much either. Well, Anna, you have perfect skin. Why? I mean, why would you change your routine? You know, I mean that. We look. I don't look my age. I'm a little bit older. I'm in Becky's range, and but I'm very proud that every time, usually when only when I shave, Becky, when I shave real nice, they always look for my ID when I get alcohol, which is very rare because I don't drink a lot of alcohol.
Ay, ay, ay.
I'm just saying.
Este way he really got.
I don't get I don't get. I mean,
Oh, let
look,
me card you.
if I shave, Becky, that's the caveat. I have to shave, but I get carded everywhere. If I order alcohol.
Did the bouncer drop their glasses or something?
There you go. I have no wrinkles. I look way better than even. I look. I'm gonna take a poll here. Don't be biased. I want you guys to tell me who looks younger, me, and I'm not gonna say you, Becky. But who looks younger, me or Man Bear Pig? I mean, be honest. I'm much older than Man Bear Pig. Very, very honest. If I look older than Man Bear Pig, then just let me know. I
You
just
do.
turned
I'm not
66.
gonna lie. But then again, I haven't really like. You barely show your face on a stream,
I always
and
show my
every time I
face.
see your face on a stream, you're out there all pissed off, and so your forehead is always wrinkled.
How dare
I
you?
don't know. I gotta now. You gotta take a picture with just your face and shave because
Somebody time
you
out
know.
Chris on the drums. How dare you, Chris?
Yeah,
He
in the
says
middle of the
MLH
night.
doesn't look a day over 55. How dare you, Chris? I may or may
That's
not be
right.
that age, Chris. I
No,
may.
I'm straight out 55. Shit. Look, I first of all, I have lighter skin, so you all know that lighter skin wrinkles a little bit more. However, um, I don't. I haven't done any cosmetic surgeries. Obviously, you guys can see. This is all natural. I'm getting old. I'm not gonna be looking no damn 21 when I'm 55. I have gray hair. I love my gray hair. I really don't feel like going out there and throwing out some Botox or whatever. You know, I've had it rough. I've had it rough.
Mm.
I'm
Well,
still standing though.
Becky, you
I
look
mean, I might
fantastic.
look tore up, but I'm still standing.
You still look fantastic, Becky. I'm not gonna lie.
Gracias.
You definitely look younger than your age. I'm not gonna tell people how old.
Thank you. Well,
Um,
I don't mean to brag, but when I went to the Shakira concert, I don't mean to brag, but a 30-something-year-old was kind of like talking about, can I get your number? I'm looking at him like, fool, you're old enough to be my son. Stop it.
hmm. Ingrid says, "Damn, everyone gets carded in my state, whether you're 16 or 87." Well, I mean, you know. All right. Protagonist says his chat is divided into thirds. One third are fans, one third are haters, and one
Yes.
third are trolls.
Yep.
Um, third are lurkers just there to watch the train wreck. I look the other day we made that point. It was a live stream I did last week because I've been doing live streams. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but
No,
I've been
you
doing.
claimed that you were going to take a break.
No, 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 no. I claimed DT was taking a break, Becky. I never look,
Oh.
Becky, I never take a break. I
Ay,
never
ay,
take
ay.
a break. I mean, even when I'm on vacation, I'm fucking working. Okay. And when I mean working behind the scenes on shit,
Oh,
whether it's for
same
this
here.
channel, mostly for this channel, but I also got RP grinders, but I am also doing activist work too. So I mean I'm always doing something, so that's where that comes from. But
Well, I was on vacation and still taking calls
yeah,
from,
see, you know.
for my mom. Did I tell you that I met with a grocery store chain here in California? I met with corporate.
Yeah.
Mm, you cannot come into our communities
Yeah.
and sell us fucking half-ass rotten food.
Yeah.
If you're going to be coming into our communities, I understand that the prices are not the same as Ralph's, but a couple of cents,
Yeah.
it's not going to make a difference. I rather go to a store that has fresh produce.
Yeah.
And I actually met with corporate and I did bring up some concerns. As a matter of fact, I got the LA health inspection out there.
Yeah.
I had the asses inspected, and that's how they contacted me. And I brought it up to corporate. I send out I have a message out that I want to meet with the CEO. Because if you're coming into our community, the Latino community, the Black community, our marginalized community, and you're selling us food supposedly for a lower price, that's one of your models. Oh, great prices, bullshit. 2 or 3 cents is going to make a difference, especially if the food that you are selling spoils within a day.
Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be worse for the community, not better.
Well, that's why I'm meeting with corporate, and this is a big chain of Latino stores out here. Uh, and like I told them, I said, you guys are not just selling produce; you guys are maintaining a culture.
Yeah. Nanya says, "I want Bernie and the hot tub back." She wants it back to you, Nanya. I mean, she's
Mm,
she's she's an area manager now, and with area manager responsibilities comes big time responsibilities with more than one store. So she's got to. We'll get there, Nanya. I promise. We she misses it tremendously, just like you. So um,
I love her laugh.
we'll be back. Oh, her laugh is infectious, man. I'm no
Hmm.
doubt. Um, so what else can you tell us about that hearing, Becky? It went not as he planned, but as probably
Mm-mm.
the DA expected it to go. I mean, it's exactly what
Oh,
I expected.
remember how he said he was a professional what? What's he's a professional what?
Protester. Yeah.
No. Mm-mm. You got it wrong.
Did
He's
I?
a travel blogger.
Oh, it's changed now from
Hmm.
professional. Oh, because you see, that's why he changed it so that way he could make the argument, Your Honor, you're keeping me from my way of life.
That's exactly what he argued. Ding, 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 ding.
What a dumbass. He changed it from professional. So what you're saying, Becky, 100% definitively. I hope the spies that are watching, I hope you listen to this. What you're saying, Becky, is that he's full of shit and he's not a professional protester.
Well, let me correct you on that.
Okay.
What I'm saying is he's full of mierda and not a professional protester.
That's why he visits the missions, Barbara says.
Exactly.
A travel blogger. Who the fuck is gonna want to watch Chumley in that piece of shit RV?
I don't think you're being fair.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Sometimes it's quite entertaining him watching him trying to
Shit in a
change.
bucket?
Hmm?
Shit in a bucket?
No, when he's trying to fix his engine.
Oh, that's because that's part of being a travel blogger is being on stream for 5 hours, not knowing what the fuck you're doing, being a semi quasi mechanic.
I would say, you know what, Your Honor, I'm a mechanic blogger.
Yeah, that would be more believable, Becky, because he's always working on that piece of shit, which isn't even his. If I was the judge, I'd be like, "Well, how long have you been travel blogging, man, bear, pig?"
Since
He could say,
I
"Oh,
got
10
tethered
years."
to the Cankle Monkey.
Yeah, since he got that would be the correct answer, Becky. then he could say, then the judge could literally say, "Hey, well, is that anywhere in the description of your channel? Because I'm looking at your channel right now, and it no."
Wait.
Mhm,
It just hit me.
yeah,
So when he's doing his taxes, is he using the gas and all of that as a write off? Because he's
right.
now a travel blogger.
Well, that's assuming Becky that that's I'm sorry. I can't keep a straight face with this. It's all comical. He's now a fucking yeah, look, Becky, even you have to laugh at that. A fucking travel blogger. Come on, man. A travel
Like
blogger.
I said, you gotta give this man credit for trying, throwing shit on the wall and actually making an argument over it.
Right.
You have to give him credit. Come on now. I didn't say that he's a professional attorney. I just got to me, I'm like, goddamn, I don't think I have that much. I don't get me wrong. I've never had an issue with my self confidence. Confidence is the best accessory. I
Right.
have no issues with self confidence. However, I am not confident enough to go in front of a judge and be like, Your Honor, I promise that you're not ready for the truth. I can't,
You
and
can't
he does that
handle the
shit.
truth. You can't handle the truth,
Exactly.
Your Honor. Twyla Luna says e-bike rides.
That's another tax write off because if it was a professional protester
Well,
and he's
you're
claiming the e bike and his
right.
taxes, that you can't do
You
that either, right?
you are definitely assuming, Becky, that he does his taxes, which CBF says I'll say it. I don't think he does. I don't think he does his taxes either. Anna from Canada says his travel blogging includes him shitting on the survivors of Scientology and all those who support him. Stinky Cat
Yeah.
says he's running out of places to visit. Oh, here's another point. He also deletes most of his videos. Travel bloggers do not do that. That's
Yeah,
right.
he private some.
Well, yeah. I mean, come on. Whole 5 minutes, little Miss Sunny says. DA could replay all the lives of him saying that he's a professional protester. That's right. He's never once
Hmm.
called himself a travel blogger.
That one, but what you don't know is that Chat GPS, Melo P, told them, yes, you are a professional travel blogger.
I think Chat GPT should amend that to say you're a professional con man and a professional bullshitter. That would
What
be
does GPT stand for?
I forget what the acronym. Someone in chat knows. He said he doesn't do taxes because he don't have an address. Lawson YouTube says. Oh well, you know. No, I'm not Joe. Somebody keeps texting me. No, I'm not Joe. And I'm not gonna see that they got a new scam going around. It's coming from California, Becky. Out of the blue, I'll get these texts, and they're all the same. Are you busy? And then I go, I'm on a live. I said that at first because I'm like, maybe it's somebody I know. I mean, a lot of people have my number. And then, excuse me, are you Joe? I said, no, I'm not Joe. And it's the same thing. Are you Joe? And then it becomes this casual conversation. Who am I talking to? Uh, you're talking to a very sexy guy. You are talking to a sex god.
49%
Uh,
Mexican.
yeah, sex god. There we go. You are talking to sex god. I might as well
Oh
put
my
that in there
God.
because it
I
always.
once got a text
Yeah.
it was a random text, and it was, um, we just delivered the 49 cases of tomato. When can we expect payment? And I
Mhm.
said, I think you have the wrong number. And then they asked for a specific name. And I said, no, that's not me. Oh, thank you very much. And then I replied, I just got to ask, what the fuck are you going to do with 40 something cases of tomato? And then they were like, oh, we own a restaurant. Ah, okay, that makes sense. I just had to ask. I had to be like, why you need all those tomatoes?
Yes. IRS needs to throw Snotty and Scientology in jail for tax evasion. Well, Scientology does do a form of they're tax exempt, Ingrid. So you got to throw as much as I hate Scientology, you got to throw them out of that. But the other part, I mean, there is a an IRS fraud. I'm not telling anybody to do this, but there is a fraud page for the IRS. Just saying.
Report Scientology, for sure.
Yeah. Well, I can't even say that because I'll be kicked off of YouTube for terms of service. I
For
flustered this person.
protesting against a cult
Yeah.
and saying that they should be tax exempt.
Mhm.
That's a form of breaking a term of YouTube.
Yeah. This
No,
is
I'm asking
true.
for reals.
Oh, well, the couple things here. Professional protagonist says MLH, one of his mom's rich friends, paid for a lifetime roadside assistance for him. He told his chat that she is rich and can afford to do that, so it's okay. Taking advantage of elderly is his thing. He's been doing that for a long time, protagonist. Long time.
Mm.
And then I love this one. Dana M, welcome, says he'll have an address in jail. Just say, well, there you go. When he goes to prison, whether it's in California, Colorado, can we do the Johnny Cash thing? Colorado, New Mexico, Denver, Washington, D.C. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to every prison, man. Yeah, I've been everywhere. You know, stuff like that. You know, I mean, I'm just saying, Dana, yeah, he will have an address in prison for sure. Okay, Dougie's in
Dad!
chat. What's up, Dougie? He says, "Hold on, you mean Man Bear Pig has to fight?" No, we're not saying that, Dougie. We're saying
No.
if you, according to him, Dougie, according to somebody in chat, he said that he doesn't have to do his taxes because he doesn't have an address. That's
Hmm.
why he doesn't have. But he admitted in court that he uses his mom's address. So can he use that? I mean,
He did say that in court. I
yeah.
mean, yeah.
So I mean, walking contradiction, right? You know. So there
What's
you
his
go.
new theme song? Man, Bear, Pig.
Yeah, it's the "I've Been Everywhere" song by Johnny Cash. You know,
Oh,
I've been everywhere.
I really have been out of the loop, and so when you're there's some references or kind of in the chat, I automatically think that you guys made a commercial or a song or something.
Yeah. Protagonist says, "Do streamers have to pay tax on donations of various kinds? 30,000 is a large amount." Well, that's just what he told you, Protagonist. I mean, by my estimation, it's somewhere up 40, 50, maybe even 60 grand that he made in that
Wait a
2 week
minute, but
period.
you know what? Right now that you said that, and like I told you, I went into Reddit, and the stuff that I watch on Reddit is video or whatever. Um, he was seriously having a mental, or I saw something, a clip, I don't know, where he was having a total mental breakdown because
Don't say
Nora
that.
was
He
asking for her defense money.
he had an episode, Becky. You can't say breakdown, okay? Episode.
Oh, perdón. I'm sorry. Please don't cancel me.
Oh, man. Generator pre-trained transformer equals GPT. So there you go.
Wait, generator what?
Generator
Generator.
pre-trained transformer equals GPT. Chat
Uh,
GPT. Yeah.
hmm, interesting. Well, I get does Chat GPT know that they are his attorney? I'm gonna contact the company and be like, "Yo, you are representing, you
Oh,
are
this is interesting.
representing us."
That doesn't surprise me. Lost in YouTube said in DC he had his granny send him cards to use. I'm assuming like gift cards, right? Because those are kind of untraceable. Lost in YouTube. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Never
Hmm.
and Nana has a Cankle Monkey photo too on her page 8 days ago.
Nana.
I'm gonna look at that real quick. I'm sure
Yes,
she will mind.
please do.
Uh,
That's why every time I see Nana in there, that's how I think of her.
yeah, never in
Ma-
Nana. Hold on, I gotta find her
Hold
channel.
on, I'm being serenaded out here.
Oh, okay. Why can I never find Never in Nana's second channel? Jesus.
Yeah. Amor, can I just close the door real quick? Can I close the door? Thank you, babe.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Here we go. I
Hold on.
found
What
Nana's.
happened?
I found Nana's.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck. Heavy police presence in Parker. I just got the
Does that mean you gotta run?
No, it does not. It's way too far for me, Becky. I'm not gonna walk
Oh,
down there.
where's Parker?
It's south of
Here you go,
Denver,
my love.
way south of
Mhm.
Denver. It's like it's in a very posh area. I mean, I'm curious to know what's going on there, but by the time I got there, it would be all done.
The only place in well, I don't know Colorado at all. The only time I went to Colorado, I went to Fort Collins,
Yeah,
and then from Fort Collins, I went to Glacier Park.
yeah.
What is it? Este Park, Glacier Park, Este
Estes,
Park.
yeah, Estes is
Uh-huh.
beautiful. Yeah,
Seven Falls, Seven Falls.
Seven Falls is Colorado Springs. That's more south.
I drove all the way over there. I drove that up to Colorado Springs.
Yeah.
We went to Seven Falls. We went to Garden of the Gods.
Garden of the Gods. Yes, another
I
very
loved it.
yeah. It's really
Um,
pretty.
and then we went to a powwow up in I want to say Estes Park or Glacier Park up there.
Yeah.
One of my cousins, first cousins, married a native, so they had the religious ceremony, and then they went and they had another religious ceremony,
Hmm.
a native ceremony. And let me tell you, that shit, what I mean, I just all of a sudden I wanted to get in the middle of there, and I don't know, it just felt like it. If you guys have never been to a powwow,
Mm.
you have to go to one. It is such a freaking experience. I don't know if it was like mi sangre llamándome, my blood calling me, because I'm Purepecha,
Yeah.
Central Mexico.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's just something so fucking beautiful about Native Americans that I just feel like so connected there. I don't know how to explain it. Anyways, I went on a, oh shit, what is that? That's from Nana Nana.
Yeah, that's apparently this isn't the one, so let's it shouted me out apparently, so let's check it out. Hold on.
Nana Nana.
Ah, here it is.
Nana. Oh.
Cankle Monkey. There we go. There it is. Hold on, let me make this a little bit bigger. That's what she said. Anyways, there we go.
Banana. No, I kind of like the Pillsbury Doughboy.
I like the Cankle Monkey. That's pretty good.
That is. It's actually. I really like her AI. Like, I don't know, Nana Nana. I'm gonna have to ask you what kind of program you use, because damn, that looks good. Not obviously, I have my own reasons for it, and it ain't that. But I just fucking love the artwork. Like, look at that RV. It looks like
Dougie said I did a few powwows back in the 70s, but I don't think it was Native American.
I no, those were
Uh,
something else.
uh,
Dougie, thank you for hold on. Dougie, sorry. Thank you for joining me in my live. And I didn't see you in there until I think I was rewatching the stream. So
yeah.
thank you for joining me.
Dougie
Anyway,
says, "Is Man Bear Pig all butthurt today because he still has his ankle mon?" Yes, he's a little
yes.
salty, Dougie, but he won today. It was a win for him because he didn't go to jail. So
He got a boo boo, and he told the judge, Your Honor, I can't sit still for 2 hours while this charges, and I got a boo boo,
yeah.
and it's hurting my feelings.
Oh, and his mental health. You forgot the mental
Well,
health.
well, that's the hurting the feelings part.
Yeah, well, there you go. I mean, yeah, Dougie, apparently he complained that it was hurting his mental health to have the cankle.
It was affecting his mental health.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, shout out to Never and Nana for doing this.
Nah, 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 nah. Thank you.
Um, Dougie, if you can find Never and Nana, just search Never and Nana too. If you could put her link in there, that'd be great. I don't know if any other mods are in there. Did Scooter leave? I think Scooter
Yeah, I
left.
remember Scooter had a skedaddle.
Yeah. So make sure you sub up to Never and Nana. She's doing pretty good work over there. Well, I think we need to
I
put a
think
wrap
we
on
covered
this.
it. Yeah,
But
just let me see. Let me look at my notes real quick.
yeah.
And
Any final thoughts from you, Becky? Looking over your notes and just the general feeling of today. Later, Brenda. Thank you for being here. We're gonna wrap.
thank you, Brenda. No, I mean, just in a quick wrap up, ankle monitor is still on, denied. Rib guy entered the chat, the courtroom. The DA, one of the reasons why they were arguing against getting the ankle monitor removed and stuff, um, and trying to get his bail revoked
Hmm.
was because he doxed um, Rip Guy.
Ah.
And when he doxed Rip Guy, what the DA mentioned was that part of the condition for that bail
Hmm.
was that he was going to follow all the laws.
Yep.
Well, doxing is against the law in California.
Oh.
Um, yes. And that's what the argument was. that
Ah.
he doxed Rib Guy, that
Mhm.
after it was court order for him not to mention Rib Guy, he said, "Hey, Rib Guy." Yep, the DA said that in the court. "Hey, Rib Guy." Just like that.
Yep.
I personally, like I said, the only thing I give him credit is for standing up, but that I think is part of his narcissistic. And again, I do not diagnose. I am not a mental health professional,
Mhm.
but his type of personality doesn't allow him to understand that, you know what, you don't know everything, you need help. But remember, he's defender of ants.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's that.
It's either he's defender of ants or he's defender of nothing. I haven't decided yet, Becky, but you know, one or the other.
No, I don't like the defender of nothing
Uh,
because somebody else called him Don, and I'm not like, I'll be damned if I'm gonna call him Don.
yeah.
I'll be damned if I'm ever gonna say
Well,
Don.
you
Don
can't
is
say
a
don. You can't say like my dad is a don, right? Everybody calls him don so and so, you know.
hmm
But you can say defender of nothing because he doesn't
hmm
defend anything. You know, he you know what he defends? Putting food into his fat mouth. That's what he'll defend. He'll
hmm
defend himself against other people, you know, defender of himself.
um
Oh, that's even better. Defender of himself. Oh,
hmm
no. DOH, you know, defender of himself. That's what it is.
yeah.
So, all
Duh.
right, continue on, Becky. I'm sorry.
Anyways, so that's what, and then the other complaint or grievance that he had was that he didn't have access to the online docket and the portal that the attorneys have,
Mhm.
where they can go in there and I guess check whatever any filings, checking any information on the attorney portals. He complained that he didn't have access to that. And the judge pretty much told him, yep, you don't. That's one of the advantages of being in pro per is you don't have access to that because you're not an actual attorney. However, if you need to see any filings, they're public record. You can come in and come into the courthouse, and we'll give you access. Um, will give you access for you to review. But he has to go into the courthouse. I don't know if he needs to pay for that or if he doesn't. Someone left me a comment that stated that he has access to the portal, but he has to pay for it.
Mm.
Um, I don't know what portal they're talking about, but the judge was like, "Oh yeah, kind of sucks, huh? Kind of sucks to be your own lawyer.
I
You
know.
need to come in and see us here at the courthouse." I mean, what else is he gonna do?
Well, you know, that's all you can do.
Yeah.
Barbara
So
says defender of plants. I would say offender of plants, Barbara. Steeler fan says he's the offender of everyone. The defender of nothing stands for nothing, just leeches on causes and hurts others. Yeah, that's
I
that's
just don't like the
the
acronym
DON. Yeah,
DON.
I
No,
know.
no, 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 no.
Yeah.
Don is something that you are give. It is. So if you ever hear Don Mexican long hair.
Yeah,
Um,
that's right.
the word don is used in a very respectful manner. And I mean, instead of saying senor Mexican long hair, which is
Right.
Mr. Mexican long hair,
Uh-huh.
don is kind of like a step above that. It's so just think about the people out in the field, the hard workers, and then you have the foreman. That's something of respect to have
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
But then, like my own father was patron. They used to call my dad patron. That's even a higher level.
I
That
like
is the boss,
I like
patron.
I like this one. CBF says defender of scat. The only thing wrong with that is that the initials are DOS and
Oh no 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 no! You cannot. No, you cannot
yeah,
get those. No no no.
I do like
How
it though. I do like it. Defender of
How
in
about we just call him Bob?
yeah, Bob. Big old actually Bob, big old doofus, you know.
Bob.
Uh was Batman and Shrimp Guy in court?
Yes.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, and I know that they're probably gonna say that um shrimp guy. Why do they call him shrimp guy? Okay, maybe it's shrimp guy. I don't know.
No, shrimp.
Um.
Shrimp because he's,
Oh, is it shrimp?
on the smaller
He,
side, I guess.
no, he's not. That man is like huge. He's tall. I don't know. I don't. Anyways, he was there, and they were all rolling. You know, the man's and grannies were all rolling their eyes because the man got up and asked the bailiff for a piece of paper. And the bailiff was, let me ask the court whatever. They
Yeah.
said yes, she handed in the paperwork. As
Oh,
far as, let me clarify once again, as far as me taking pictures, recording, any of that, no, that did not happen. I didn't even know the judge was, it wasn't like the judge yelled at me the way that Auntie M was yelled at
mhm.
and you are not going. No, no, no. The judge said something like, there is no recordings in here. I thought he was just giving instructions. I didn't even know that it was, you know, towards me. All I can think of is that I put my phone in the backpack. Like, if I was going to seriously be recording, do you think I was going to be doing it like all up in the air? My backpack was on the bench. I put the phone there. I was taking notes, and all of a sudden, I hear the judge stop. I look up, and he's looking at me, and I'm like, "Oh, are you giving instructions, or are you talking to me?" So
Right.
it was not done in a reprimanded way. It was just no recording, and I guess because he kind of saw my phone there, but
Yeah.
no, it was.
Dougie says defender of hot dogs. Now I like that, Dougie, because it's DOH, and that's like
Mm.
don't, don't.
Duh.
Yeah,
I
don't.
that's more like Bart Simpson. This is more like I mean Homer. This is more like duh.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Let's see. Scatus Defendress, CBF says. I like Scrotus Defendress.
Oh my god. Oh
Well,
yeah. So Shrimp Guy was there. Yeah, that's the short guy. He was there. Um, he went in there with the T-shirt that said "I love Dana."
what does that mean? I don't know what
I
that
don't know.
means.
I was gonna ask all you hip people. It said "I love Dana." And
No
I'm all
idea.
like, okay, I don't know. And then Batman actually was there. He was, polite. In order for me to get to where I was gonna sit, I had to go through the front, because what was I gonna do? Tell the Manson grannies, hey, move aside so I can walk by? Hell no, I'd rather take the long way.
Right.
I did sit in the same bench, but when he saw me, moving towards the front bench, he just said very politely, "Oh, nobody's allowed to sit there." Oh, I said, "Thank you very much. I'm actually going to sit back here," which I thought it was very kind of him. Again, everyone, I don't know Shrimp Guy. I don't know Batman. I don't know anything about them other than they go to city council. Um, but this is the type of respect that should be have and had in a courtroom.
Hmm.
I can understand when some of the family, friends, or whatever are going at it because, someone was deleted from this world and that anger that I could understand. But because I'm there to document and report on this case, I understand that you don't like it. But if I'm not being disrespectful, disruptive, or otherwise, there really is no reason for him to throw such a big cow to the point where he's sending people to harass me.
Mm,
And you guys have all seen this on the stream where
right.
he tells people to go say hi to me.
Yeah. Which there's no reason for that at all.
No, and again, the DA has been made aware of. I didn't give names, dates, whatever. It was just let me give you caution. This is happening, and I will not be intimidated.
No.
I will continue to show up to the courtroom hearings as much as I can, obviously. That's how I knew that the DA was going to be there because the DA very clearly told me, see you tomorrow.
Yeah. They're friends with Audit LA and they go to the city council meetings. Yes, Steve.
Yeah, and that's, Audit LA is a wonderful person, and she has always maintained that professional. I don't want to get involved, and I completely get it because there's shit that I don't want to be involved in that I get dragged into, and I refuse to bite. Um, but Audit is a wonderful, wonderful advocate. LA is very lucky to have her. Is she perfect? Nah. But goddamn, neither am I. That's why I always tell you guys don't put anybody on a
Oh,
pedestal
come on,
because
Becky. We all know
eventually
you're
they will fall.
perfect. We all know you're
Ah, cállate. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? I make so many mistakes. Like I feel um like I want to be better at reporting this to you guys. That's why I asked you to, do you have a chance to do a live because um you're able to unjamble my brain
you know,
with either questions
yeah.
or what have you.
Well, I look, let me because we gotta run here, Becky. But
Yeah, same here. The husband
what's
is
up,
home.
East Los Audits? Nice to have you here. Um, I just want to say this, Becky. You have been doing a great job with reporting. The fact that you're taking notes, I see. That's one thing I could take a cue from you and learn to take notes. The only problem with me taking notes is most of the time I'm holding a camera in my hand as I'm dissecting the scene and trying to figure out things. But I have a mind that takes me to certain places that I need to explore without taking notes. But people can learn from you and get out there for one. I mean, it's half the battle to actually get out there and
It is
do
scary.
things.
I'm not gonna lie. It does cause anxiety. Hey, Islos,
Yeah.
what up, Islos? And Islos, I have the answer for you to the question you left me, and is no. There hasn't been a court date for the people that got arrested at the ICE rally. Um, so anyways, what were you telling me? Sorry, I had to answer
See how
his
you are.
question.
See how you are, Becky.
I know,
Uh,
I
no, I was
know.
just saying, like people can just getting out there
Yeah,
is kind of half the battle. Like being in these court cases is
yeah,
really important. They're open to the public.
yeah.
They have to be. It's that's the American way. Um, but also like out on the street, Becky, it's really
Mm-hmm.
important to have people that have a record, an actual record, and not rely on media because
Mm-hmm.
the media will lie to you. And I'm going to have more on
To your
that
face.
as we go here. I have a big project that I'm working on. I can't tell you guys
Yeah.
what
Is
it
it tying
is.
the butt to a tree? No, I
No,
know you are.
yeah, but there is a big project that I'm working on, and
Yes, there is.
it's super important too.
Yes, it
Um,
is.
I don't have any delusions of grandeur. I don't think that I'm the end all
No.
tell all. But when I get done with this project, people will understand the magnitude of it and why it
Mhm.
matters. So
And you know that I'm always teasing you.
no, I know that.
There's
I
yeah,
get
there's a lot of stuff that we do in our communities that um, had I not met this man, this thing, I would probably be expressing more of what I do, so that everyone on YouTube, that is on our chats that know us, they feel empowered to do certain things as well. And it does take a lot of hard work, especially if you're trying to make changes
yeah,
from the bottom up. It's really difficult. But if you keep pushing and if you keep speaking up, not just for you, but for your neighbor, the little elderly lady that can't get out there, and you're speaking up to make her life a little better, then I think that it's worth it to me.
yeah,
This is worth it to me because there's so many people. that
Yeah.
he has seriously harassed, bothered, hurt, whatever word you want to use in there.
Yeah.
And this is their only way that they're going to see some sort of justice to
Yeah.
what he's done to them. Because again, he will work up into the little fucking line of the law. And sometimes even there he has difficulty, or else he wouldn't be where he's at.
Yeah. Um, Let me say this too, Becky. I am
Mm-hmm.
getting a little bit older, and I'm not going to be doing this forever. I'm gonna tell everybody that right now. But it is important work. It is work that I know I'm going to be proud of, and you all are going to be proud of. Even Becky's going to be proud of it. Um,
What do you mean, even Becky? Like,
well,
are
I
you
mean,
kidding? I'll be like, yeah, I know him when he was only 49% Mexican.
yeah, exactly. I mean, I might graduate up to that 50% here some, but
No,
it
but I
is.
want to thank you. I do want to thank you.
Well, I mean, no thanks needed, Becky. I mean, I'm here to thank you for your hard work. I mean, look, going to that courtroom by yourself as a lady
Thank you.
is brave. It's super brave, especially when you're up against Man Bear Pig and his contingency of grannies and younger people and
Yeah.
everything. So I think we all do owe a bit of gratitude to Becky for doing what she's doing. So I would highly encourage. I mean, most of my subs are already subbed up, Becky, but
Yeah.
it goes without saying. By the way, East Los had his court Friday and all his charges were dropped.
Yes.
So good for you, East Los. You did deserve
Yes,
that.
Islos, congratulations.
Yep.
And those that don't know, he was reporting on the ICE protest. He was not a participant.
No.
And they claimed that there was a disbursement order. And I never heard it as I was watching Islos, and then I was modding for Anonymous Lens. They both got picked up on the same location, and they were both hauled out to jail.
Yeah.
Um, and now his charges have been dropped. Thank
East
God.
East I know. East Los, I'm hoping that you're talking to a civil lawyer on that because that would be an interesting case
Oh,
to follow.
yeah.
Um, so no, I do want to thank East Los for being out there because that's super important work too. And this is
Mm-hmm.
exactly what I'm talking about is getting your camera and showing what's going on, whether it be an ice raid. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
even the farmers are suffering, right? These
Yeah.
farmers that voted for the Cheeto.
Yeah.
And I'm non-political. I'm neither Republican nor Democrat, so I can't stand any of them. But
Or the people believed in what he was saying.
and I said it at the time that he's given them
Yeah.
something different, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, he's failed, but at least he was saying something different. So, but anyways, that's a whole new discussion. Kudos to East
Yeah.
Los. Big time kudos to Becky for reporting on
Thank you.
this
Thank
because
you.
I think it's
Thank you.
super important for all the victims. There's plenty of victims. There's Jaylyn and Matt out in Indiana, I believe. There's Ellie. There's Becky. I mean, there's any number of people of women, a lot of women that he's harassed and made life miserable for. His sister,
Mm-hmm.
his family, the shit stain on the family name, right? Um,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of people that he's made life very miserable. He cost me quite a bit monetarily. He's cost CBF some grief. I know Ham It Up was another one that he cost a lot of grief.
Mm-hmm.
All the second gens, Anna said. So
Mm-hmm.
he's treading some big time, uh, you know, things. Eslo says I'm already talking to my lawyer over this. Good. Good,
Yes,
Islos.
Islos. And for anybody that really believes that a lot of these court cases that are actually going to court, all of these ICE protests, that they're all everybody's being thrown in the slammer and stuff. People that the first person in LA that I guess got arrested in Paramount, they actually had a jury trial and they found them not guilty. So I believe there's only been three that have been prosecuted or they tried. those were plea deals, and they were pleaded down to misdemeanors.
Yeah.
So all of this,
Don't plea if you're innocent. That's my biggest piece of advice. Never plea if you're innocent. Afila says, hi again. Need the update real quickly, Afila. If you didn't watch the earlier stream, we got to go here. But
yeah,
Man Bear Pig did not get his Cankle Monkey off. So he still's
mhm.
got that. And it was a very, very bad day for him. None of his motions got really even heard because the DA didn't have enough time to respond to them.
Yeah,
So
he filed them.
basically,
He didn't give them the 10-day period.
yeah. And the other revelation from today, Afila, is that Man Bear Pig isn't a very good lawyer, even though Becky said Becky was giving him grace. I am not giving him grace because he basically one of the funniest things I've ever heard. Basically said that his own video was taken out of context.
He
Uh,
didn't know the context of it.
yeah, he
Yeah.
didn't know the context of it, even though it was his own video. So
His
that's
own words.
own words.
And the other big thing also was the cyber harassment. That's what the DA called what he did to this guy.
Yeah,
Cyber harassment.
yep. All right, that's all we got. If you guys are struggling with your mental health, please reach out to somebody that you know, love, and trust. In lieu of that, my email is mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. I'm not a psychiatrist, psychologist, or a counselor, but I do listen. Sometimes that does help. But if I don't get back to you in a timely fashion, because I do get a lot of emails, just remember somebody out there thinks you are their favorite. Hold on to that thought. It could save your life. If you are in North America, dial 988. It's a simple 3-digit number. You'll get connected with somebody right away. If you're not in North America, click on a browser, type in mental health help, click on any of those options, and that'll get you connected with somebody that can help you out. All right, that's all we got for you tonight. I will be live tomorrow during DT time, somewhere around 10 or 11 my time. So that'd be like noon to 1 Eastern time, somewhere around there. I don't exactly know when, but I'll be live tomorrow to talk to you all. Maybe I'll have a Q&A session, something like that. But anyways, you guys take care. Have a great rest of your evening. I'll see you
Bye,
guys
guys.
tomorrow. Later, everybody.
Thanks again.